Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm alright.
Billy Kotzes?
Yeah, man.
I was just reading your book.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's a good book.
Well done.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Can I get you a coffee?
Absolutely, if it's free.
Great. Vasily, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Tell us about the new book, which is a follow-up from The Many Faces of Hellenic Culture.
Thought I'd write a second book. So you've read The Many Faces of Hellenic Culture, and that covered the spectrum of places I've been to, where there's Greek villages, there's remnants and descendants of people that go back, like the Ukrainians, 2,800 years, or the people of Magna Graecia in Italy, they go back 2,700 odd years. So I thought put together a little bit of a book covering 36 entities that existed after Alexander the Great, after Alexandros, and really just honing in on those places where these empires or these independent entities existed. And it's covering that period, so from the 300s BC, starting with King Pyrrhos of Epiro and going all the way through to modern Cyprus.
Is there a chapter in that book that you would consider being your favorite?
Very good question. For me, I'm fascinated by the Indo-Greek kingdom. So not many people are aware of the empire that was created, again, post Alexandros. You had the Seleucid Empire. You had all these little Hellenic empires that were created, and one of them was the Indo-Greek kingdom, and that lasted, depends on your research, the way you look at it, but it lasted till 20 AD. In part of India, you had these people, these kings that were, Hellenic, part Indian, embracing the culture of the region. It's phenomenal. For me, that's it's always been a favorite topic.
You have also produced 8 films and documentaries, which the latest being Lesbos, Fall in Love. Is there anything new on the pipeline?
So yeah, there's been 8 films, short films, satire, just looking at a little bit about some of my experiences in life. So the film that we did there was my perspective of Athens and the crisis, and what if Germany was poor and Greece was actually rich? How would we react? How would we treat Germany? So that was that particular film and award we picked up. And I've done little things around London as well, where I used to live. But the Lesbos film was great. So it was with a mate of mine called Basil Machaliotis. He's a filmmaker in London, very good one, much better than me. And we had a road trip with another mate of ours, who we dubbed Mitsos, also known as Selly, and we had this great little film, which captured what we saw when we went around Lesbos, and now we're doing a follow-up to that called Mykonos Fall in Love, and we're going to be shooting there very shortly. So it's going to be interesting because we really want to show another side of Mykonos. So, and there's another doco that we're doing in Italy next year, so we can't wait for that. And if anyone wants to come and sponsor us, that would be great.
Do you have any funny stories to share with us?
I was in Syria once, well before the war broke out, actually 6 months before the war broke out. And the guy tried to kidnap me because, ironically, I'm English. So clearly, with my features, I was English. So I was there photographing a Christian church, and an Arabic man. He just wanted to speak to me in Arabic. I can't speak Arabic, except to order falafels and that. And he just speaking to him in English, and he's like, "Oh my God, you're a terrorist," or something like that. And he was trying to kidnap me and take me to the police station, and all hell broke loose. And it's like, I got out of that one though. A lot of that stuff happens.
Would you like to share with us how you got out of that one? It's a long story. We'll leave it for another interview.
Well, after I got tied up, and fortunately there were a couple of young boys that were walking past. So a lot of people don't realize about Syria. Syria was an incredible place before the war. People could speak multiple languages, well-to-do kids were quite good. So these kids could speak English. Walking past, they intervened. "Mister, what's the problem?" Kids were doing some translation. I said, "Look, I'm Greek." And as soon as the kid said that he's Greek, no way. Well, I kid you not, the guy's demeanor changed like that, and he's hugging me and kissing me, and I thought I've never seen anything like it. And then the kid said, basically, because I spoke English, he thought I was an English terrorist. I'm there to do something to the church. That's why I was photographing it. but because I'm Greek, I'm a friend.
So Billy Kotsis, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for coming to the show. Wishing you all the best for your book and your future projects.
Thank you very much. We can now have these, right?
Yes, we can.
I've been eyeing them out
they're
for
not good for the
ages.
teeth, but feel free.
Thanks, man.
The Many Faces of Hellenic Culture, a fascinating read by author Billy Kotsis, who takes us to the Greek colonies of the Mediterranean, Black Sea, Asia Minor and the Middle East. Available from Amazon and anywhere good Greek books are sold. From Pyrrhus to Cyprus, Forgotten and Remembered Hellenic Kingdoms, Territories and a Fiefdom, is the second book from Meraki TV's own Billy Kotsis. Bringing an overview of 36 territories after the disintegration of Alexander the Great's empire, it also scans the conquests of Alexander, the Byzantine Empire, and more. Each of the chapters cleverly connected by Thucydides, who is, after all, the reason why history is written the way it is today. Available from Amazon, selected outlets across Australia, and via Billy Kotsis.
Thank you.